My name is Sarah Watts, and today I'm going to be reading The Rose Family by Robert Frost. And Robert Frost was an American author and poet from 1874 to 1963, and he had a lot of really successful poems and won a lot of awards, including the American Academy of Arts Award and the Letters Gold Medal for Poetry Award. So The Rose Family is only 10 lines long, so it's a fairly short poem and it's really simple, and it's also a rhyming poem. And the main themes of this poem are love and beauty. So even though it's a short and simple poem, it has a lot of meaning behind it, which is why I picked it.
The rose is a rose, and was always a rose. And now the theory goes that the apple's a rose, and the pear is, and so's the plum, I suppose. The dear only knows. What will next prove a rose? You, of course, are a rose, but we're always a rose.
So I chose the poem The Rose Family because I found it to be really inspirational and meaningful. And I first heard this poem when I was in middle school, and since then it's been one of my favorite poems. Okay, so basically this poem is talking about how society's views of what is like beautiful and perfect is always changing, but the poet is talking about how he sees certain people as always beautiful no matter what others believe, and he's also saying that everyone's beautiful in their own way, and that even if society has a certain view on like how someone should look, that everything is still perfect in its own way. So with that said, I chose this poem because I think it's really meaningful and important in today's society, because there's so much negativity and just bad things going on, so I think it's important for everyone to just be nice to each other and not discriminate, which I think is said perfectly in this poem. And if everyone would just listen to the message of the poem and live by that, then we would live in a much more positive society. I connect to this poem and I relate to this poem just because I'm in high school and I see people being bullied all the time and see other people looking down on other people, and I think everybody goes through and sees discrimination throughout all stages of their life. So I connect to this poem because I know that it's wrong, and I think it's important to get a message across that this type of discrimination should stop. So in conclusion, I find this poem really meaningful, and I really hope that everybody understands the message of it and tries harder to live by it and tries harder to just be nice.